Hi, Leah. Welcome into your reading. This is going to be for the month of November. I don't normally do monthlies. I like to do weeklies because I like to see the transitioning of week to week of what's going on for your situation. However, we're trying something new. Just note that the second half of this reading, which is the clarified portion, will be on a different platform and it will cost 99 cents, or you can donate as much money as you like. And the reason for that is because I want to start creating a foundation where we start donating these funds to causes that we all care about, at least in our community, the Elpis community. And you can leave your comments down below and tell me what foundation you care about most. This month, I'm just donating to my daughter's school fund, and they're raising money for, helping kids out with needs. So that's where it's going that month. Tell me what the most important issue is for Leo this month, please. But you guys, I would like to start for us to create our own community where we choose, we decide, you guys vote, you let me know. And I might do it on Instagram or I might do it here. All your comments, though, if you do the extended, please leave your comments here. All right, I have an Ace of Cups in reverse and Justice. So it looked like you tried to begin, not like looked like, because we are talking about November. The biggest issue is going to be about a fresh new start in love that's failing to launch. And it's failing to launch because two reasons, instinctually, what I'm picking up. Is because some of you are going through a divorce, a separation. Others of you, this Justice I see here at the bottom of the deck, that might have been the new love that the universe was trying to give you, and maybe it didn't work out. Or maybe you weren't going with it because you're still hung up on the past. I also feel for a lot of you, Leo, for the month of November, you will, I don't think you're going to be the only sign who's doing this, but I really feel like there's going to be doubts about who you let go, doubts why you left, doubts why you started moving forward, doubts why you made a decision, right? Might not feel like that today, but it will in November. Only because your head and your heart are going to struggle between what was practical versus what you wanted, passion and love. Again, we'll clarify this Ace of Cups and we'll see why this is the biggest thing of all. Now, I did have to write it down because it's not like your normal spread, right, that we do weekly. I have different questions here for your monthly. So let's see what's coming in. What's coming in for Leo? What's the biggest thing or the biggest issue coming in for my Leos in the month of November? All right, and the Five of Swords is here, and the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Right now, you will be dealing with a situation like I just got done telling you, you're going to have doubts, this, that. You're carrying around emotional wounds, Leo. Okay, there's a bandage here on your head. For all intents and purposes, that bandage represents baggage. But who wants to sit here and unpack those with you? You're too wounded and too tired and too worried and too concerned to unpack them. So you are guarded, right? But while you're guarded, you also have a mental jungle going on in your head trying to decide what to cut out. That's the bittersweet card. That's the card that says, oh my God, my house is burning down. Do I try to save it or do I let it go? Like run in and get the two most precious things that I need to, and I'll just rebuild or put those two precious new things in a new place, right? Who are you choosing between? This is like Five Swords. They weigh 50 pounds each. You can't carry all of them. This is like having a big fight with two of your friends, two of your besties. You're right in your argument, but is it worth it? Is it worth proving your point to the point that you lose the friends? That's what it's talking about. That's the sacrifice it's asking you. Do you want to stay in a relationship and not have passion, but it's stable? Or do you want to be in a passionate relationship and not have stability? What are you willing to sacrifice, right? Five of Swords, Nine of Wands. But you're also emotionally guarded that you're just too worried to even open up. So right now, you're perhaps resisting somebody or they're resisting you. It's like keeping someone at bay. And I do see the Lovers. This is not your spouse. I'm pretty sure you're not putting you and their picture together on Instagram either. This is just somebody you spent time and now you're debating them. All right, let's continue. Again, we'll see when we clarify what it's saying. That being the biggest issue, or that's the thing, the big thing coming in November. Now, let's see what else I wrote. Let me see your biggest challenge. What is the biggest challenge coming in for Leo in the month of November? Biggest challenge, please. Now, this biggest challenge, I want you to come back to this video multiple times if you have to, because I want you to mitigate this. I want you to cut it at its knees, right? I don't want you to delve on this, right? You have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All right, this is unfinished business with something that you did not officially close. This is something of a chapter you did not finalize. All right, in the upright position, it's onward, upward now. It's like you had the ending, you had the betrayal. It's over. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, but you're not letting the day come in. You're still holding on to the ending because you have unfinished business, something you still haven't wrapped up. And I see new love or a new happy situation trying to come in. When I say happy situation, happy relationship. And when this happens, you will heal. But this has got to be a wrap. But we'll see again when we clarify. Hopefully it is something that you are going to manage. But that's going to be your biggest challenge. Putting this to a close. All right, that's your biggest challenge. Let's see what your advice is. What is the advice here for Leo, please, in the month of November? The best advice for Leo in the month of November. You really need to pause and take some time for yourself, Leo, and really decide what is the right fit for you. Which cup is best, right? Maybe you do need to defend yourself. I don't know, but it looks like somebody here that's emotionally mature and available is trying to come in for you. Now, the Tower and the Seven of Cups. What do I always say about the Tower? The Tower is a disruption. It's losing your job. It's losing a relationship. It's losing your marriage. It's losing a friendship. That has to happen because you're sitting in a shitstorm you don't belong in. So Spirit comes along and says, you know what? You're being treated so fucking badly at this job. Why would I let you stay there? This is the universe talking to you. You're staying in such a toxic environment in a relationship. Why would I let you stay there? I'm going to take it from you, Leo. I want you somewhere else that's number one for your betterment. And guess what? For the greater good of humanity's betterment. Because when we are in a good place, we give back in the weirdest ways you can't possibly imagine. Because when you're happy, you're not in your head. You're not in some dark, shadowy space. When you're happy, you're giving. You have no idea, like you going out for a brunch with a friend, how you heal that friend and what that friend goes on to do because you possibly inspired them somehow one way or another. You'll never know that. But when you're in darkness and despair and you're at home and you're just sitting there pining, it's not a healthy place. It's not a good place. You're not giving to you and you're not giving to anybody else. And believe me when I tell you, when we are giving to ourselves and to everyone else, it's what makes the actual fucking world go round. All right? Now, we'll see when we clarify that too, what the deal is over there. What's the good thing coming in for Leo this month of November? The good thing for Leo, please, in November. This 7, I swear to God, keeps wanting to come out. 4 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. Okay. Look, it feels like a little bit of a merry-go-round for you, or a yo-yo, like up, down, up, down. Like, oh, 1 minute's good, 1 minute's bad. I know it feels like it's a little bit turbulent, Leo, but you're going to get through this. I promise. Four of Wands is telling me you're going to level up on something or someone, or, maybe this is at your job where it's like a promotion and you level up. This is a relationship where you go from lover to boyfriend and girlfriend. This is you getting engaged. This is upgrading your car, your house, literally. This is an upgrade, whatever this is. That's the good thing. You're upgrading something in November. You are going to be defending yourself, and why you deserve the upgrade, or how you're getting that upgrade, is by fighting for it, for yourself, and why you deserve this, right? Six of Pentacles. So maybe this for work purposes is definitely an upgrade at work and a little bit more coin. And you defending yourself for getting that position or promotion or whatever it is. If that is in case of love, this is breadcrumbs. And you're resisting the bullshit. But you are upgrading somewhere with someone. All right? And now you're starting to heal. But then behind that, you feel left out in the cold. It should not be like this. It should not be healing and then left out in the cold. It should be left out in the cold and then healing. So this is the yo-yo I'm talking about. This is you going back and forth. Card placements matter. Elements matter. Numbers matter. Combinations matter. This is why we read the cards the way they read. And sometimes everyone's like, oh, it sounds similar to this other sign. Da, da, da. Yeah, because you're all going through the same shit. Because it is the year of 9. This is the year of self-introspection. This is, in Chinese zodiac, the year of the snake. The snake sheds its skin. It is change. It is change, control, alt, delete for the whole fucking planet. You are all meant to lead different lives and leave the past behind and create new ones. Some of you who cannot and will not do that, you are bound to repeat patterns. Thus, I will read for that person here. And Leo, this is what's happening for you in November. Overall, if I was to tell you just from this, but the devil is always in the details. It's going to be in the extended. I've done 4 so far, and I've realized that the extended was far more valuable than this. I tell you that. Only because I want you to prepare for the tower, and I want you to prepare for this challenge with this unfinished business. But I do want you to know about the good thing here that is the 4 of Wands, and you are upgrading something somewhere. Let me see how the month ends. How does the month end for... Leo, please. How does it end? How does it end for Leo for November? Yeah, that's what I suspected. See, you have lover here. We already described the lover, but this is a choice. Make no mistake. You are always going to meet this person. This person was always meant to meet you too. Archangel Michael made that happen, made it sure. Why? Because they are learning something from you and you are learning something from them, regardless if it's a season or a reason, a lesson or a blessing. It is your choice. Despite your odds, do you go with each other? Do you make this happen? This person, though, on the other hand, is emotionally mature and available and wants this and loves this and wants to love you and be loved back. This could also be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. I do see some Cancer back here. And I do see some sort of reconciliation. And then there's another segment here where I see unrequited love. Leo, I think you know what I'm talking about. All right. Let me see what's going on here for Leo. Let's see what we're going to talk about in regards to their love life. What does Leo need to know for November, please? In regards to love. Wedding. Someone here is married. Wants to get married. We'll see when we clarify. And stay optimistic about your love life. At the bottom of the deck, I do see this could be the one, but children could also be the issue. All right. I'm going to pull one more card from, if cursing is a problem, which I've already done, I'm sorry. It is what it is. I get passionate. I'm going to read from spiritual as fuck. So, Leo, please. For November. What's a good one? Thank you. Anything else for Leo? Grab your own butt and love yourself. What? Let me see what it's talking about. Grab your own butt and love yourself. Whatever type of butt you have, you're a complete psychopath if you can't see that butts of all kinds are super fucking awesome. Are we talking about butts? All right, look around at all the butts of the world. Big butts, teeny butts, little jiggly butts, orangutangular butts, elephant butts. Grab your butt right now. Aren't you lucky to be the kind of animal that gets to have a butt? Answer is yes, you are lucky. You are very, very lucky. I guess it's talking about the blessings that you currently have and not losing those, right? So count your blessings is kind of what I'm vibing with that. All right, Leo. Those of you interested in the clarifiers, and you should be, because I'm telling you that's the bulk of this reading. The link is down below. All right, you could donate as much as you like or just 99 cents. And the only reason it's 99 cents is because 75 cents of it goes to the platform and PayPal. So we at least need a quarter to donate. Besides that, if you have a problem accessing those videos, please email me elpistarot@gmail.com and I will fix the problem for you right away. All right, thanks guys.